Hey dudes, and welcome to the Leftover Culture Review. I've actually got some pretty bad news. This is going to be a bit of a show update, but for the next couple of months at least, you are going to be getting a whole bunch of content where I'm slowly moving a mouse cursor around the screen. I've actually been, since last year, working on a whole series of artwork using nothing but a Sega Mega Drive, a copy of Art Alive, and a way to record it to pull together a digital exhibition that I've called As Seen on TV. You might have seen it at the end of some of my videos. I've spoken about it a little bit, but what I have done during this whole process was actually record myself sitting down, drawing each piece. But they really are documenting the whole process and how those pictures came together. So they were never supposed to be super entertaining, but I really hope that you find the end results interesting. And if you are curious, I actually put together a little exhibition book As Seen on TV, which has up until this point, all the artwork that I've done using Art Alive on the Sega Mega Drive, and a little bit of information about where those pictures kind of came from, what motivated me to make them. So yeah, for the next couple of months at least here on this channel, you'll be getting a whole bunch of videos from me where I am pulling these pictures together. So one thing I did kind of want to cover here is why use Sega's Art Alive to create a whole bunch of artwork that doesn't probably look as good as it would have done if I used pencil and paper. Well, I kind of love the idea that this isn't a Sega game. It is an sorry, the dog's here to say hi. Say hi, dog. No? Camera shy. This isn't a Sega game. This is an application that's kind of designed to be productive. It's like the introduction to creating digital art 101. And when I was doing the review for Sega's Art Alive, I could not find any good pieces that people have done on it. I kind of expected to type in, Art Alive gameplay video and find a few snippets and things that I could use in the review. But then I realized at that point, there's not a whole bunch out there. There's not a whole lot of people making stuff in Art Alive. And I saw an opportunity to stick my hat in the ring and give it a crack myself. And yeah, I wasn't just wearing the hat for that joke. I wear it because it keeps my head warm and my hair flat. The kind of interesting thing with Sega's Art Alive is that once you turn the system off, there's no save option. That piece is gone. So you really only have the original artwork for as long as the system turns on, and then at the end of the session you turn it off and the memory gets wiped. So I was using a laptop to record myself drawing these pieces to show how they came together, but also have a record of it at the end. But the only way to see the original version of all these artworks was to be here in the room with me, which just the dogs were for the most part. So yeah, I think it's kind of interesting that you can only see these pieces of work at the time they are created. So I tried to document it, did my best. So this is something that I haven't really covered here much on the channel, but I love art and illustration and design. It's where I find my purpose, and I just love the way that art is one of those things that we create that can live on once we go. So it's not that I'm out here making works on Sega's Art Alive because I'm after the fame and fortune. Though, if you do really love the pieces and you head over to the Leftover Culture Review, I've put all the pieces up on Redbubble so you can get original Sega artwork printed on posters or puzzles or socks. There's a whole bunch of stuff over there. But again, I didn't do this for the fame and fortune. I did this because I feel like art is one of the ways that we can continue to give back and inspire each other, communicate with each other. And when I'm long gone and other people want to see, who was Christopher Bentley? What did he do? Maybe some of this stuff will still survive. Who knows? But it was fun. It was fun using this Sega application, as bare bones and basic as it was, to get some ideas out there and record myself doing it. And now they're going to end up on the channel for you guys to watch as well. Sit down and go through that whole process with me. So I just wanted to give you guys a warning, like that's what's happening. That's what's been taking so much of my time to actually complete and do and finish. And I don't know about you guys either, but finishing things is incredibly hard for me. I find it really hard to stay focused on like the one idea and actually see it through. So actually tackling so many pieces of art done in a program like Art Alive, it's taken me a really long time and it's taken a lot of my focus and my energy. But I think moving forward with this channel, that's kind of how I'm going to approach these things. I'm not going to be doing reviews consistently, but I'm going to be experimenting, exploring, and having a bit of fun and trying to tackle things on a per project basis instead of just trying to have consecutive videos up all the time, because that's kind of what's working for me at the moment. With that said, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out with me tonight. And stay tuned for like way more leftover culture done in Art Alive, but so many more cool ideas and reviews and videos that have been in the works for a while that I have been putting on the back burner because I wanted to get this done. Really appreciate the patience. Thank you for hanging out and stay tuned for some more leftover culture. Cheers, guys.